this is, listen, I saw that little bump coming in yesterday. I was like, Nothing we gonna do about it now. Green screen real quick. I don't know what Madeline in there doing. Sounds like her. Okay. Let me put subscriber mode on. I told you. Look, I hear her. I hear the door opening. She's gonna come in here. Hi. Hi. What are you doing, Madeline? No. I don't know what you're doing.
I'll just
No, ma'am. Then the bathroom that way. The bathroom ain't over here. You have testing in the morning. You should be asleep. Look, you have testing in the morning. You should be asleep. Didn't use the bathroom. I don't think I heard her go in the bathroom. I just have to use this one. I don't want to use this quote because it got this white girl on the background, but you know, it's a damn good quote. So I can't really like, you feel like can't knock it. I'm like, this quote is going crazy. This is white girl in the background that is blowing the fuck out of me. But nonetheless, she didn't want to do nothing but say hey. I was gonna tell her to come and say hey. Oh, Kai, gonna be on the final episode of Could Have Been Love tomorrow. Okay. I thought we had all of our guest appearances done. Nonetheless, here for it tomorrow for sure. Let me go ahead and get logged in. And then let me see, what was Candace talking about? Alibis in the what? In the skies. And FB ooze. See what you talking about, I guess. Hold on, let me get logged in here real quick before we get this shoe on the road. Okay. I made it to number 50. Oh. All right. Let's see what we at here. I'll brighten this up. Am I trying? 32. Okay. The day of the week is Wednesday. Today is March 25th, 2026. Because I do gotta be Verizon tomorrow. Oh, 10:16 on the money, honey. Let me get a happy Wednesday. Let me get a worship Wednesday. All right. We're going to Candace first, and then we're going to swing by corporate because he dropped 5 hours ago. Jealousy. Today's word of the day is jealousy. Let me let her say hello, because I know she got to go wash her hands and daughter. Madeline. 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 Let me let her wash her hands. Oh. Get you something to drink while you in there. She's washing her hands. Look, give her a second. Now we're waiting on the Madeline. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. I'm waiting. Let me just see. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh my Jesus. It's hard out here in these thumbs up streets. It's hard. Madeline! Let me let her say hello. Madeline. What are you doing? Thank you for the hearts and the engagements. It's hard out here in these engagement streets. Madeline. I don't know why I have to keep saying her fucking name. She's gonna piss me. Madeline. Oh, that's my cat. Have to catch her the next time. I kept calling her. She was literally in the kitchen. I'm like, Madeline. She was washing her hands. I'm like, Madeline. I thought she wanted to come and say hello. Whoop dee doo. Okay, we're in order. We're gonna start at Candace. Something about who's lying, Frank Turret, Erica Kurt, or Elizabeth McCoy. I don't know. We finna find out because she had 522,000 views already. And then, of course, we're going to swing over to Black Chicago Be Like Part 120, Part 16. He's currently holding 128,000 views. Dropped 5 hours ago. And then, that's 3 days ago. And then this was an hour. I don't see. Let's just go ahead and get started. Maybe real quick. I know. Commercials, people going crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's with. All right, you guys. Okay, mustard yellow. I can tell you right. Look, she already got the hand leaned up on the back of the chair. Come on, honey. Shirley got back to me. I was super grateful. Who the hell is Shirley? Is that so great when people are normal and just respond, and then you know the truth, and then you can hear it? We also have. Oh, Nick, the guy who said, "Hey, was that pre-recorded, or did y'all do that live?" Some more issues, however. What issues? With the infamous tarmac hug. Oh my God, it's still on this damn tarmac hug. I gotta fix this pillow real quick. Give me a second. Because I need the space. I'll get the snacks over here. Got some pistachios, lightly salted by the beautiful, wonderful. Got some Cheez-Its, snack size. Put my Can you just, everybody just slide over for me, please? And then I got some, I believe these are club. Hold on, let me see. Are these club? I should have got some cheese. I'm gonna have to go back and get some cheese for those. I think they're club. I think they're club, if I'm not mistaken. Then I have some graham crackers, the cinnamon kind. I'm gonna go get that cheese because I know that they ain't gonna do right without that Kobe Jack. And I may find some pistachio, some cashews. Yeah. I was still trying to get Madeline to come and say hi. That's okay. I'll catch up with her next time. All right, let's just go ahead and get started, shall we? Tie this up a little tighter. 53%. Let me go ahead and let you get a little charge here. Your break. This computer at 40%. Okay. 83%. Okay. Is your brightness all the way down? I didn't need you to put your brightness all the way down. All right, let's go ahead, Candace. Go ahead. Don't do that. Hug from hell. Oh. Because it turns out that Frank Turek's memory makes that hug impossible. Wait, who the fuck is Frank Turek? According to the timeline that they have presented, unless Andrew Colbert, as I have been claiming, is lying. Is on Charlie Kirk's plane. Bingo. Otherwise, we again find ourselves in the familiar predicament of somebody at Turning Point USA is lying always. Ooh. Ooh. Welcome back. I will also tell you that I spoke with someone from Hopkinton Airport. The building we discussed yesterday. Yeah. Where Erica was allegedly seen. I gotta tell you right off the bat, the conversation was exceedingly weird. I felt uncomfortable. Already? And also, we've got to get to Cash Patel's girlfriend. I do not want to hear about no damn Cash Patel. What is she? She in school for something. Not interested in no damn Cash Patel and his girlfriend. He's so sprung over her. All these private flights and shit. You know, gyrating at the what them little things called? Let me scoot this desk back real quick so I can get these crackers because I dropped two. The little rave or whatever they was having, a little concert or something. What? I think that's what she is. Ain't she a musician or something? Hold on, I dropped some crackers. She be doing something. He's so strong. I'm like, jeez. Relax. My guy?
Speaking again, never good when she's speaking, right?
Ooh, ooh.
And this time she has concocted a fantastical theory.
Not fantastical.
Which proves that the reason people think that she's a honeypot is because of Vladimir Putin and Putin's philosopher and the Catholic Church and Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson all working together in a foreign operation.
Welcome
I don't know
back.
what to say, guys. Welcome back to Candace.
Yeah. Honey pot. You the girlfriend, girl. Go sit down, please. Please go sit down. Left or right, pick a side, please. But go sit down.
All right, you guys.
Who we
Nick
started?
Shirley, top of show. He got back to me, and like I said, I am grateful. But the issue is that I actually made a mistake yesterday.
What?
The signal, so many timelines got mixed in my mind. And for some reason, I thought that the flight from Santa Barbara
Okay.
to Scottsdale,
Okay.
the Y-Refi plane, was flying while Andrew was hosting the Charlie Kirk show.
Okay.
Which would mean, obviously, that if he was live on the Charlie Kirk show, he could not have been on the plane. But I
Okay.
was wrong. It was not flying at that time.
Okay.
The Charlie Kirk show was hosted in its entirety before that plane took off from Santa Barbara to Scottsdale at 12:28 Mountain Time. So this plane actually left Santa Barbara just 5 minutes after Charlie Kirk was shot, and then it went to Scottsdale.
5 minutes is crazy.
Very kind of gave me the details, and it's like, oh no, that I did actually do that live, and here's everything in my communications about it. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I was completely confused. I was looking at the plane while it was flying to Santa Barbara. If my theory is that it picked up Andrew Colbert, that was its dead leg from Provo. I can also tell you that we have since been able to confirm that Y-Refi plane is in fact equipped with Wi-Fi. Again, we are calling it the Y-Refi plane only because Erica told me that that's who the jets, because it first goes from Scottsdale to Provo, and she alleges, and I don't believe her, that was carrying Lane Schoenberger, the CEO of Y-Refi. And then it does what I presume is a dead leg from Provo to Scottsdale. That's the one that I got mixed up on. No one was actually on that plane while the Charlie Kirk show was live. And then it goes from from Santa Barbara to Scottsdale. So Andrew would, of course, have been able to
record
message while
or
he was aboard
live.
that particular jet.
Okay.
Accordingly,
Wi-Fi.
there's been no change, but thank you to Nick Shirley for immediately getting back to me
For sure.
and confirming that was an authentically live show that took place within the 9 and 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific block. So here is our calendar again of the ongoings on that day, so you can see when Andrew is not available and when that Y-Refi plane is flying. You can see how I got mixed up, and I was just wrong. It happens. Moving on.
Right.
A very interesting find from my producer, Mr. Frank Turek. I have told you this man, Frank Turek. He is the only one that I feel like did not at all quiver. He has been just consistent. He acted the right way when the shots rang out. You know, he ducked. Yeah, he got a little angry afterward and said I was the devil. She's the devil, don't listen to Candace Owens. But he was tight on the alibis, the timelines. He presented information in just the right way. We have not been able to catch Frank Turek in any lies, right? Frank Turek hasn't made any mistakes, is what I'm saying. Well, something that is interesting, though, is he did do a lot of media. He did a lot of the media rounds in the days following the assassination. He said a lot. He said a lot on his own podcast. I want to remind you that Frank Turek himself is a military guy. Okay? He is a former Navy officer. He also has sons in the military, I think in the Air Force and the Navy. Don't quote me on that. It's one or the other. And I mention that only because we all know that military men tend to be extraordinarily precise when it comes to timelines, to time in general. They are reliable when it comes to keeping track of time. It comes with their general business. It's a stereotype that holds true due to their training. Okay.
Okay.
Or they even have their own time, military time, right? So it makes it interesting that you're about to hear Frank approximate what the exact or ish time was that Erica Kirk arrived at the hospital. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Oh, shit.
When Erica got there, she spent a lot of time talking to she probably got there, I don't know, somewhere around 4 p.m. maybe.
Ooh,
And
that's late.
she spent a lot of time, as you could imagine, talking to the surgeon and talking to the hospital staff and seeing Charlie.
Oh,
Wait, 4. That's late.
uh-oh.
Oh, the
4 p.m.
time. That's late.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
we have a problem.
right.
We have a problem,
Oh,
Houston.
a big
The
problem
plane in which Erica told me
that she
that
was
Andrew was
on.
aboard that day did
Mmm.
not land until about 4:40 p.m. Okay? So if
Mmm.
indeed Erica was available to console Andrew and to meet Andrew on the runway when he landed, there is no way in hell she would have been at the hospital even before 5 p.m. Because even with absolutely zero traffic at all, it takes 20 minutes. If you were just flying from point A to point B, it would take you 20 minutes to get from the Pearl Airport to Papado's hospital. Okay? Now, by the time you account for the landing, the taxiing, deplaning, the boarding,
Transition.
the
The
tarmac
hug.
breakdown, the hysterics, the cry, then moving into your cars, and
30,
then
45.
driving from the airport amidst a manhunt for a killer. I'll remind you, when they get there, there's a manhunt going on. They don't know where the killer is. Don't forget that. He's on the loose. Got the SWAT teams. You
FBI.
got bomb dogs. You got local police
Local.
forces. The feds are
FBI.
crawling all over.
It
I
would be
would say
easy.
you are looking at, even
45.
if you have a police escort, 5:15 p.m. the earliest
Ooh.
that they would have arrived at the hospital. Okay? Which, yeah, that's a problem. Okay?
Because.
Frank Turek, I will say this, did not get that wrong. So he didn't get it wrong. I don't feel like Frank Turek said she got to the hospital around 4 p.m. and he really meant 5:15 p.m. That's just, that did not happen because he's a military man. Okay? That he's not incorrect by over an hour. I don't accept that. I don't believe that, not one bit. I reject the premise, and you should too. Frank is telling the truth. And I'm going to also add here, so is Andrew Colvett. Andrew Colvett did not make the story up to me on the phone. He didn't, okay? Vibe check. I was not being lied to. Andrew told me the truth. It was too detailed, okay? It's very difficult outside of being like a high intellectual psychopath to be able to just go into very precise details about how you were feeling on the plane, how it was pent up, how the emotions were, and then when you saw the first person when the doors opened because you had no one to talk to, when you saw Erica, you quote-unquote boo-hoo cried. Andrew did not make that up. That was real. Okay? He and I were having a real moment when he described that. He and Erica hugged on the tarmac. This hug will never go away. Never go away. If you're in your 30s...
Let's get this.
So how do we make these 2 points, which I believe are true?
Right.
Frank Turek is telling the truth. Erica arrived at 4 o'clock p.m.-ish at the hospital. And
then the
Andrew
hug.
told the truth that he hugged her, and she was there to greet him. How do we make both of these points true aboard our available private planes that came in on that day? Well, I have an idea. It's idea all week.
What?
Welcome to the Candace Show.
Right.
We just have to assume that my memory was correct, that Erica therefore flew in earlier than Andrew aboard a plane. I cannot confirm which one that is yet.
And waited.
I'll find out. I'm going to find out, Erica. And Andrew flew aboard Charlie's plane. Because that would mean Andrew landed Andrew landed on that plane at 3:31 p.m. Utah time. That's about just enough time for everybody to crowd around at the airport, have a little cry, and then you're going to arrive. You've got 20 minutes, police escort. I'm assuming there's a police escort
For sure.
around
4 o'clock,
at the
right.
airport, which is at the hospital.
At the
which is
hospital.
40 minutes away. Okay. That would mean, again, this is crucial.
You
that
got there
Erica
before him.
Was on an earlier flight. The
Ooh.
question that we now face is
Which
one?
flight was you on,
There
ma'am?
are too many inconsistencies in the story. The tarmac hug happened. Just accept it as a fact. Andrew was not lying to me. And also, by the way, I will say this. Every time we have been confronted with this predicament, many times, of Andrew tells a story, and
Erica tells a
story,
story.
we are
It's
able to determine that Andrew is the one
always telling the truth.
We've been faced with this many times throughout this investigation. The Hampton Summit, Andrew was telling the truth. Actually, in the end, they tried to cover it up. Oh, no, people, all these statements going out, BB call, blah, blah, blah. Andrew, in the end, was telling the truth about the tarmac hug. When Andrew dropped that thing about the 30-06, she pretended he went rogue. Nope, I told you. Erica was on the phone. She was directing Andrew to do those things. She allows Andrew to look like a fool and like he's a liar, but in reality, it's Erica that's lying. If we're just to go with the pattern that has emerged here, as we've been.
Make sure when you get you one of these, country time. Just give it a quick little shake.
Investigating this, Andrew's telling the truth. Andrew landed. Frank Turek is telling the truth.
4 p.m.
And they got to that hospital because Andrew was on Charlie Kirk's plane. That's what I'm putting out there. Now, the good news is that we can now fill in some more particular details about what happened on September 10th, beginning with what happened in Arizona at the TV USA offices. This time, it is thanks to Elizabeth Kravchuk McCoy.
Oh, crap,
What's
Chuck.
your maiden name? Kravchuk McCoy, our Ukrainian.
Crap, Chuck.
A lot going on with her family, her background. I don't like it at all. I will say that. I don't like her. Elizabeth, what we can confirm, was
Mackie McCoy.
she was certainly at Turning Point USA's offices when the shot rang out. It was 12:23 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. The shot rang out. She, as we now know, even though this was something they all kind of hid, nobody knows why, she was actually the first person that was called. So much for Frank saying that Charlie trained him. If anything happens, call Erica, first thing, walk away. That's why he walked away. Then we find out, he called his wife. So he didn't follow the training, the militant training, to walk away from me. Let anything happen to me, just make sure she gets this phone call. Well, then we find out. Yeah, here are the call logs. It was Elizabeth. So the amazing Mike McCoy, her husband, who I should mention she was set up with, it was an arranged marriage, which Charlie is to be believed. They said that in his speech at their wedding. He rang her first, and then they conferenced in Erica thereafter. Elizabeth, after she gets that call, sprints into the office of Frank, who is the lawyer at Turning Point USA, and not Frank Turek, not to be confused with Frank Turek.
Okay.
It's Turning Point's lawyer, and where she discovers Justin Strife, who was in the office at that time, and alerts them to what has happened. Frank and Justin then run to the Turning Point Action Building. Not sure why, I don't know who was there, but that's what they did. I'll say allegedly here, but that's the story. Elizabeth then asks someone to drive her to the airport. That registers to me as odd. I'm wondering why. Is Elizabeth not licensed?
To drive?
Is she too upset to drive to the airport? What are our options here? I don't know the answer. I do know who drove her.
Oh.
The person who drove her is Lauren Tonkich. Lauren Tonkich. I should know how to say her name. She's a very long-time employee of Turning Point USA. I would call her one of the TP USA OGs. Back when I was there, Lauren was there. She was at that time helping with everything, to be honest. And she volunteered for the task to drive Elizabeth to the airport. I want to be clear that is approximately 30 minutes away in Scottsdale. Like I said, that was immediately weird to me because then I thought, wait a second, but you know who's missing from this equation?
What?
Stacey Sheridan.
Oh,
Where is Stacey Sheridan? She's like the de facto mom to Erica. She's going to step in. It's the only person Erica needs to be around. She's going to be the one recording Charlie in the casket. She's going to be, momager for everything. Where was Stacey Sheridan? Was Stacey Sheridan at the office? No, Stacey Sheridan was not at the office. Stacey Sheridan is missing. Actually, Stacey Sheridan is allegedly home in Scottsdale. I would like to now put out an APB for Stacey Sheridan on September 10th because I can confirm she was not at the Turning Point USA office, and this is interesting because Stacey Sheridan lives with Erica and Charlie, the same apartment complex, not in the same
Oh.
apartment unit.
Okay.
But she just moved in ahead of this. She moved in after her husband passed. I think she was initially living in California, and she chose to move into the apartment that Erica and Charlie lived. They really are a family, guys. It's weird. Mikey McCoy is there all the time. They're always all together. It's creepy. Let me just say this to you guys. Go home.
Ooh.
Like, once you are done with work, please go home. Just all live in a little hippie commune together and see each other and eat. Like, go home. Have a life outside of work. Your job is not your family, actually. It's just a job. If anything happens to you, if we have anything in this Charlie Kirk story, you'll be replaced. Maybe even by your wife.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Ooh.
I'm now
Ooh.
interested because that's a something that strikes me as like, did anybody see Stacey Sheridan on September 10th? It's another person we can look out for.
Did you know a new heating and AC system in the greater Atlanta metro area could cost you?
She's doing all kind of strays.
Armado Heating it.
What about Tyler Boyer?
Oh,
Because
here
I
we
do
go again.
feel that Erica and Tyler flew together definitively. Was Tyler Boyer at the office on that day on September 10th? Did you see Tyler Boyer on September 10th at the office? If so, what time? Do you have a text from him saying he was at the office? If so, please email us. We want to hear from you. More tips at CandaceOwens.com. This is an interesting person to be missing. Mama Stacey. She didn't need her family there. No, not her real family. Forget her friends, her family, everyone she grew up with. Remember, Erica grew up in Scottsdale. Everybody's right there, right? Mom, okay, mom's a little sick. Dad, aunts, uncles, everybody. Doesn't everybody live here in Scottsdale? I think even I heard that Nicole Rothstein, once upon a time, lived in Scottsdale. Where are all of you? Where's your family? Where's your high school friends? No, when my husband dies, I want to be with the chief fundraiser. She's my mom now. Okay, Erica. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. You're a very shady person.
Ooh.
What happens next, this is Elizabeth McCoy's
shady.
narrative, is that she then receives a phone call. She's at the airport. She receives the phone call that Charlie did not make it. She alleges that for whatever reason, she beats Erica to the airport, which is remarkable to me, given how close Erica and Stacey live to the airport. How close the alleged appointment that she says her mother had that day with her mom, and I'm going to debunk that in a future episode, probably tomorrow. Erica's very close. Where's Erica at this time? Why has nobody seen Erica or Stacey during all of this? A lot of action is happening. But Elizabeth tells people that she had to break the news to Erica that Charlie was gone. She's the one that told Erica when Erica gets to the airport and she's inside of this terminal that, or this FBO, that Charlie was gone, and Erica collapses and screams. Now, there's a lot wrong with that story.
Right.
Turning Point USA, okay? You don't need to take anything they say as fact. It's just another Turning Point USA narrative.
Right.
Of course, right off the bat, Erica told me that the doctor called her directly and informed her that Charlie was dead, and that seems much more appropriate to me. But like I said, there's no two stories that are all the same at Turning Point USA. I should mention, it's a point of interest, that there was a lot of evidence that Mikey McCoy's assistant, who knew he needed one, a young woman who by all accounts is very kind and very nice, but her name is Catherine Locastro. She was a part of the team that transported Erica to the airport on that day. She also went out to Utah. People found that to be very weird. She's very young. What is unknown is when or how the priest showed up to the airport. But he was also in tow as well, as we told you guys yesterday. Now, according to Elizabeth's narrative, Mikey's assistant, Catherine, got sick on the plane, just overwhelmed from the emotion. As soon as they landed, they raced to the hospital. I guess nobody waited for Andrew Colbett, except they did. Andrew Colbett is to be believed, where Mikey McCoy met them all outside, and Elizabeth was thereafter the one who went in with Erica to see Charlie's body for the first time. It's weird. That is weird.
Not
weird. It's wrong and it's weird.
Why
I'm sure
you?
there'll be some neocon to explain if it's not. It's just everybody's grieving differently. Sometimes you just want to grieve.
But why her?
Kind of just became friends with, and that are like young, a lot younger than you. It's weird. Okay. Now, at some point, they sent Catherine,
Mm-hmm.
who, like I said, it
Assistant.
sounds like she's quite innocent. She's well liked. I can say that at least. To grab something from the car that Charlie bled out in, bloodied car,
Okay.
and he was transported to the hospital in. And
The
when
necklace?
she opened the vehicle and she saw the blood, she was apparently very traumatized, according to Elizabeth's narrative. Now, Elizabeth left the hospital and went to then gather the items for everyone to stay overnight since they did not pack any bags. This is where the aloe story comes in.
Aloe.
Now, you will note that there is
Aloe
curiously
vera?
no mention of Andrew Colbert in that narrative.
Right.
Or the feds. We
Ooh.
were told by Frank Turek were guarding the vehicle and had taped it off.
Right.
Nobody could get into
The
it. So
necklace.
what could be so important in the vehicle that they need
Tamper
to send this young
evidence.
Catherine
Right.
to retrieve something? Charlie wasn't traveling with a bag. He had a private plane. He had a bag. He was on the plane. He wasn't planning on staying there at night. Didn't pack anything. I've traveled with him many times where we had his phone and gum, water. I'm just leaving that as an open-ended question.
Okay.
I have
But-
another update for you, which is interesting.
Go ahead.
I was able to connect
Oh,
by
shit.
just a very strange set of circumstances, a giant coincidence yesterday,
What?
with someone who works at Hopkinson Aircraft.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Remember we told you this yesterday. There's this weird unmarked building. Looks weird. And this is apparently where Erica was when she had this little second collapse of the day episode. And I'll just say, foremost, they would like you to clarify that they are not a CIA front company. They do real business, okay? They do real business, not a CIA front company. I'm always like, whenever I say a lot of stuff, I'm always interested in like what they focus on. I thought the website's a little weird, but they probably do real business, okay? So just put that out of your mind. Okay, that aside,
Okay.
it was weird.
If you say so.
Very, very weird.
The conversation.
It just so happens that
Uh-oh.
after I go off air yesterday, I have a
Right.
conversation with a friend in
Right.
Scottsdale,
Right.
friend of mine who I trust, and the person, I hang up the phone with them, and they're like, I have a dinner. I gotta run dinner. It turns out that he was going to dinner with somebody who works for Hopkinson Aircraft. I can't even figure out how that happened.
Divine intervention.
I woke up this morning, I had a text from him, which was like, hey, first you mentioned on your show and sent me a photo. You got to connect with him. He doesn't even know Erica. Yeah, he was there when she got the news that Charlie was dead, but saw her at the airport, whatever. But that was just like kind of a coincidence. I'm like, what a weird coincidence. But he's got a lot of good details, and you should call him. I'm like, okay. So I'm calling, thinking maybe there's an off chance that what we missed here was he just saw her out of the window. Maybe she got the news in a parking lot. Maybe she collapsed in 2 parking lots that day. One was at the airport. Good to have the confirmation that this person also told didn't know we had this friend in common, that he saw Erica at the airport. Get on the phone with this guy, thinking he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I saw her at the airport. Because if you don't know her, who cares, right? That's where she's supposed to be. You would just be confirming her alibi, right? Clammed up.
Uh-oh.
Super weird.
Uh-oh.
Effectively said, I will not confirm or deny. That's, to sum it all up, it was like I'm like, what do you mean you won't confirm or deny? Like, did you see her? Did you not see her? Did you, what did we say? No, I don't know. I'm like, okay, did you tell people that you saw her? But I can neither confirm or deny. I don't talk about things. And it just made me feel really uncomfortable. Again, there would be nothing wrong with seeing Erica where she's supposed to be. It's not something you have to be clammed up about. It's just like, yeah, that's where she's supposed to be, right? Yes, are. Didn't have a conversation, but just happened to see her. And then I'm like, okay, so now you're saying like multiple people are lying here. And did you tell people this? And then it was like, I will neither confirm or deny. Are you saying this person's a liar? No, I'm not saying that person's a liar. Are you saying that I have this wrong? Well, I'm not saying you have this wrong. I just can neither confirm or deny. It's like, I don't have you, like, this isn't a court hearing.
Wow.
I was just trying to figure out what happened on that day. So
She's so
I wanted to
sassy.
share that. This person is not in the CIA. It's not running a CIA front company. It's a totally legit business, and you should buy aircraft for them. But also, this person cannot confirm or deny whether they saw Erica that day at their offices.
Hi, I'm Brent.
And I'm Jonathan.
This is Darla.
And this is Bert.
We're the founders of
I wonder why she didn't ask the friend like prior. Why you like you knew that was gonna happen. So If anything, you should have asked a friend to like run a little interference or something. Why are you going with all that? Oh, man.
And yeah, we will pause there and come back after a brief break. All right, you guys, thanks to you.
Why she
last year,
did that?
Warren helped rescue over
She just blow him in. I'm thinking she was going to ask her friend, okay, well, see if you can ask some questions. Like, see if you can find out. What fucking going there?
/ Owens.
Trying to talk to everybody.
So look, Zionists are down real bad right now, okay? It
Mm,
is
that just
just
blowed me.
not a good time to buy stock in Zionism. And everybody is just seeing things clearly, some people for the first time. And I think there has been sort of a proliferation of this, especially in the wake of Charlie's assassination, where we were just fed so much objective BS that it was kind of hard to even focus. You're just going, are they really going to just try to pull this off? They're just going to tell us that there's a bullet that they can't match to the weapon, a bullet fragment they can't match to a weapon. They don't know why it didn't go through. Charlie Superman. Anyway, then they're deeply upset that Joe Rogan, as I told you, similarly has weighed into this, and I missed this part where he specifically spoke about the Superman neck theory. Take a listen to what Joe Rogan had to say.
The Kirk thing's weird because now there's video footage from behind.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, the round that he was supposedly shot with was a 30-06, which is a big round. That's a round that you kill a moose with. It doesn't even have an exit wound.
Right.
It don't make no sense. It makes zero sense.
Well, you hear about this Joe Kent?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told him not to research or investigate.
Yes.
So what's up with that?
He said that they were told to stop their investigation
Yeah,
and that they were going to handle it.
and he just resigned.
And meanwhile,
Ooh.
they handled it. Like, we haven't seen that guy, the guy who loves furries, who supposedly killed Charlie Kirk,
Tyler.
Robinson.
Yeah,
Yeah. We haven't seen him talk.
No.
He hasn't said it. He hasn't said he didn't do it. There's no like independent video of him talking about it.
Yeah.
And then there was footage of him like at a yogurt shop,
Right.
like way across town, like 20 minutes later. The whole thing is like super sus.
Yogurt shop.
Is objectively super sus, and apparently now they're at the phase where they're angry at people for noticing. And the craziest thing that you will read today is what I actually am just going to see this as Kash Patel's revenge. I think when Kash Patel went in to the FBI, there was kind of this ideal. He was going to, right the wrongs and make sure that he took down the deep state, and then he just fumbled every plausible ball, right? I mean, you had Pam Bondi and him, the Epstein files first is the first thing that happened. Obviously, it would be the biggest thing with Trump saying, what Epstein files? Are we still talking about the Epstein files? And then the Charlie Kirk assassination. We're going, wait, Charlie Kirk literally helped all of you guys get in power. Are you really letting it go down like this? Like this is, we are looking at the deep state. I think he is now seeking his revenge on people who he feels have thus far, are, I guess, guilty of ruining his reputation as a professional. And he's doing it to be his girlfriend, okay? The young woman that he once referred to in a real tweet as a country music sensation. Most embarrassing thing that's ever happened. Like, should have immediately had to resign. If this was like Russia, he would have just disappeared, I think, in general. And yeah, he was, just to give you an update, he was flying this girl on, flying to see her on the FBI plane, going to see her in Tennessee. He has also sent a police force to protect her. Like, where I think, are we paying for that? Is this like our tax dollars are going to protect his country music singing young thing?
Not
she's
young
a government
thing.
Security detail, and her name is Alexis Wilkins. In case you're not familiar with her, and people
Don't
have
care.
been suspecting that she's a honeypot, and
What the fuck
that
is a
he's a
honeypot?
non-serious human being. Especially, like I said, given the Charlie investigation.
What the
Well,
fuck is a
Alexis was
honeypot?
deeply upset by the honeypot allegations, so
Okay.
much so that she began suing content creators and claiming that it harmed her professionally. Professionally, she's like sings the opening at Turning Point USA events. Like, that's what she does. I don't see how that could have harmed her professionally. You should go listen to her music. We can't play it here because we'll get hit. That's what happened last time. But she's not that talented, is what I would say. That's putting it mildly. She's definitely not what I would refer to as a sensation. That's not all she's done. So apparently,
What the fuck a honeypot is? It's a honeypot. Let me go. Security makeup. I got cybersecurity. It's a honeypot. Fuck.
For them to maybe they're exacting their revenge together. For the last few months, she's claiming that she began building a program or a data set to determine how anyone could think that she's a honeypot.
What the fuck?
Now, the obvious answer is because they have eyes, right? They suspect it because they have eyes. Anybody would say this if they saw these two together. It's, someone earlier said, if I just literally saw them in a restaurant, I'd be like, that man must have money, right? But no, it's never common sense. It's never obvious. It's got to be something way deeper. And she has come up with the idea that Russia was behind the attacks on her. And she presented this theory in a 13-part thread explaining how she realized that Russia was behind a foreign influence campaign that controls me and Tucker Carlson and Joe Kent and General Michael Flynn. And they are doing it through the Catholic Church. Even though Russia is an Eastern Orthodox society, apparently Vladimir Putin, because he really wanted to go after this country music sensation with the purpose of taking down Kash Patel and MAGA, he decided to repair the schism.
What?
I'm just gonna let you see her thread. And I can't read the whole thing because it's dizzying.
Right.
It's hard to follow.
You see what I mean? I'm
it's
like,
13
what?
parts, and you're gonna see she starts to refer to tweets as chapters. And I'm really sad that we're at this point in America where a tweet can be considered a chapter. I'll go back. You can scroll back up. She says a foreign-linked influence network has been running coordinated operations against the Trump administration for 22 months. I know it's real because they ran one against me. I was targeted in something that I knew was far from organic. The level of media is isolating, unwanted, and unwarranted. There was nobody to help. I want to keep in mind, there's nobody to help. She's literally dating the FBI director and has a government security force following her. There's nobody to help, nobody to jump in and say, this is a false op and help me. Well, I don't believe in problems without solutions. So I spent the last few months learning to build programs to utilize publicly available information to prove that this is way bigger than me. This is about creating chaos in the Republican Party. So then she goes through and she kind of, you can see, she then says, recaps, I was falsely labeled a Mossad spy. And then she says, she noticed that people started retweeting it. There were 15 pairs that retweeted in 10 seconds of each other. So in that tweet, she's just kind of generally learning how Twitter works. And she thinks she has stumbled upon something. That's how Twitter works. There are accounts and you tweet something. If they agree, they retweet it. So that's, Jack Dorsey could have probably explained this to her in less time than the months that it took her to come up with this theory. Then she says the network has a trail. Catholics for Catholics lists General Michael Flynn as their senior advisor on their own website. Flynn is the anchor of a digital infrastructure that has been repeatedly activated at every major Republican fracture point. No, she's just not going to prove that, but I guess she just picked on the Catholics for Catholics, a very young organization. General Michael Flynn spoke there. By the way, that's the first time that I've ever spoken to General Michael Flynn that I remember. Maybe I met him at a random event a long time ago, but my memory, like, it would be years ago if I met him previously, and I don't think I have, but it's possible because it's Turning Point USA. So she's now putting this at the event that I spoke to a couple of weeks ago. It made her go, aha, it's the Catholics. Let's keep going here. Then she gives us chapter 1, and by chapter 1, she means just one tweet.
Like, what the fuck? Man, chill. With this commercial music shit.
Chapter 1. No, sweetheart, this is one tweet. This is not a chapter. Okay?
Right.
No, not even a first grader would call this a chapter. Then she explains
'Cause this
how
ain't
before
no
the
damn
Butler
chapter.
assassination. And then chapter 2, which is just a tweet again, she says a coordinated narrative falsely identifies FBI director's girlfriend. So it's as a Mossad honeypot. She's somehow connected. I don't know how this jumps from the Catholics to there. You have to read it. It's too stupid for me to understand. Then she goes, the amplifications that were documented, she found out that Russia Today retweeted it. So a news publication in Russia retweeted it, and that's how she then realized that, well, then there's got to be international conspiracy. Obviously, if Russia ever covers news that's happening in America, it's because Vladimir Putin is behind the thing that's happening in America. It makes perfect sense if you suspend rational thinking, okay?
Never.
Then she jumps in and she explains I'm in chapter 3. It looks like to be 4 sentences. Charlie Kirk's assassination. Within hours, Candace publicly attributes the killing to Israel and targets Kirk's widow by name. That's just made up. That's just a lie. Chapter 3 is just a lie. I was not naming Erica. I said nice things about Erica, about her speech. Didn't start covering Erica until Erica lied to my face in December, but that doesn't matter. This is Cash Patel's girlfriend. The facts. She can just put whatever facts she wants there. And so she's now correlating, my hubby, I did go after Cash right away. So I went after her boy. That's what she's upset about. And so she's woven that in, I think, somehow. And then chapter 4, she talks about Joe Kent resigning, which just happened. And then for Catholics, he was at the event. And yeah, that is literally only the, I think, second time I've ever even seen Joe Kent. I did not know Joe Kent at all prior to the assassination. His name became familiar to me because the news article, which we covered, which said that he was standing up to Cash Patel. So, but she's now woven this all together because why would we all be at the same event? And once again, she shows that when he resigned, Russia Today covered it. So obviously, Vladimir Putin is doing this, and she then shows that the data clearly demonstrates that the same people that are interested in the Butler assassination are the same people that are interested in Joe Kent's resignation, and they are the same people that are interested in Charlie Kirk's assassination. By golly, guys, she has figured out that the MAGA voting bloc might be all interested in these topics. Yes, Alexis, that is called you have properly identified a group of people that are interested in the same political themes. So if you're a Trump voter, you were interested in the assassination and figuring out who did that. If you're a Trump voter, you're going to be interested if he decides to go to war with Iran and Joe Kent resigns for that information. If you're a Trump voter, you're going to be interested in the Charlie Kirk assassination. That's not a conspiracy. That's common sense. Anyway, I don't know what chapter we're on. You can keep scrolling through, but she showed the data that these same accounts were interested in these same topics, and then somehow said that General Flynn is running it. And so I just want you to know that she spent months on this, and then discovered that this must be intentional and it must be to inflict harm on MAGA. So I want to help her understand what is happening and what is actually inflicting harm on MAGA.
I mean,
The first thing is I think, generally speaking, MAGA voters and Democrat voters care about children being raped. Okay? That seems like something they might care. I don't think that's inorganic. When people are upset that Trump says, are we still talking about the Epstein files? And then basically Thomas Massie has to fight him tooth and nail alongside some others to get the Epstein files. And then we discover what's in the Epstein files. That's going to harm his base because of what he did, okay? The second thing that I think might be going on is that people think your boyfriend's ugly. I think they think your boyfriend's ugly. I don't know how else to say it. And so when they see you and they see him, they think this seems like a mismatch unless maybe he's super duper rich or super duper powerful and she's been sent as a honeypot. And I wasn't the one who put that out, so I'm not being sued by you. But I just want to help you connect that dot. And as the news goes, when in the midst of a international war like Iran, which would have implications, of course, all across the world, somebody resigns and says that this is an immoral war, people are going to cover that in different countries.
right.
Russia even might cover that. So I do just think that some people think your boyfriend's butt ugly. I think that's all that's happening. I don't think there's a conspiracy here, but I do invite you onto the show to take us through it. Take us through the data sets that you built, the models that you built, to bring us to this crucial understanding that it could be Vladimir Putin. She also mentions his philosopher, Alexander Dugin, and doesn't understand that people just have eyes and they don't believe what we're saying, what Cash says about the Charlie investigation, and they don't believe what you say about your relationship. There's generally a rule. If you have to sue to prove that your relationship is real, it's maybe not. I don't feel like I have to sue anybody when they say George and I are not in a relationship. People have made those allegations before. I don't care. I don't know why you seem really upset about that. I also want to add, it didn't help that after she did this thread, like the first person who retweeted her was Bibi Netanyahu's son, Yair. It's just like, when they're calling you a honeypot, you just gotta be like, Yair, not now. That didn't help. Anyway, here's your boyfriend at a recent hockey game. This is another reason why people maybe don't take him seriously, but here he is.
Drinking. Look. 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 Hey, come on. I don't know what that music is. I'm like, come on, Candy, you should have muted that.
Maybe you think that's cool. I don't know. Maybe you think it's cool, but I think they just think he's a tremendously unserious person, as are you. Anyway, the real person who's running the entire op is Tim Dillon. I always want to throw that in there, and I'd love to have him on the show. Important to note that just in general, Catholics have been under the attack. This is a real headline in the Daily Wire, not that surprising. It's the Daily Wire, and it says the Catholic convert boom is real, but a trouble pattern is emerging. And so you can see what the trouble pattern is going to be, and that in that article is that they're not Zionists. That's why there's always attacks on Catholics. It's because Catholic does not imply Zionism in the way that Southern Baptists might imply Zionism. And so elsewhere in that article, that's what he spells out. And it's just really interesting because there's that.
Listen, I don't know how long we're gonna have these
meme. Unlike many branches of Christianity, this is in the article, the Catholic Church does not demand that the faithful be committed Zionists to receive God's blessing. Many prominent members of the church have spoken out about the plight of civilians in Gaza. Yeah, great. This makes us happy. We love that. We think that's great that we are not manipulated by the idea that we're not going to get into heaven if we don't support Bibi Netanyahu. And I do want to say that what's really funny is there's that meme where they deny something is happening. And then suddenly one day they're like, okay, this is happening, but let me tell you why it's a good thing or a bad thing. So this is them acknowledging, okay, it is happening, but let me tell you why it's a bad thing. And it made me laugh because last year I was like being gaslit about the growth of the Catholic Church, particularly by Ali Stuckey, who definitely has a thing about Catholics. And I just tweeted like, oh, this is great. The Catholic Church, this was in April of last year. Oh, it's so great. All around the world, the Catholic Church is growing and Protestant denominations are on the decline. And all should ponder why that may be. And then Ali jumped in and was like, respectfully, no, that's not true. And then she puts in an article, I think you have that tweet, respectfully, it's not true. And then she sort of like, we just go back and forth and she's like, it's not true, it's not true, it's not happening. She also did like a super long post beyond that, I think in September of last year, of why like, this is not true. The popular narrative is that the Catholicism is booming, but this is not true. And now you fast forward to today and they're all like, okay, it's true, but let me tell you why it's a bad thing. And there are so many articles now that show how much the Catholic Church is growing. We can just show you a few of them here. But U.S. Catholic population shows growth, trends southward, which is true. Here is another article. That was actually an old one, but this one's from 2025, August. More Americans joining Catholic Church than leaving for the first time in decades. Here is one that was in the London Times. Catholics outnumber Anglicans 2-1 among Gen Z churchgoers. Which is amazing. And so it's, there's a conversation happening. Is part of it being driven by people that are feeling disenfranchised by Zionism? Yeah. When they can see things that are obviously evil and you're telling them that it's not evil and that they're not going to be saved unless they turn the other way. Yeah, I'm sure that it kind of removes the scales from your eyes a little bit. But anyway, I think it's great for Catholics. But we are fully under attack. There's no question about it. And that thread and having the FBI's girlfriend do that really shows you how there's no way that you can attach it to Catholics for Catholics, but she just does because she doesn't like that Joe Kent's Catholic and I'm Catholic or something. And Tucker, who she mentions, is Episcopalian. So he's just always catching strays. Poor Tucker, he's always catching strays. We'll be back after a brief break.
Look,
all right, you guys,
poor
do you
Tucker
owe
always
back
catching
taxes,
a
or maybe
stray.
you've not filed tax returns, or you've filed every year, but you still keep owing somehow? Maybe you retired and suddenly got hit with a...
I'm over here like, what is she talking about? She all over the place. She all over the place. Oh, and then, and so, because like, and then, I'm like, wait. So a honeypot is like That's the word that I'm looking for. One of them sugar babies for the
All right, you guys. Top comment from last
Goodness.
episode. We have from Cece. If I am killed, don't send the cops. Send Candace. I got you. I will be there if that happens. I will investigate. Also, Sarah writes, they are investigating Joe Kent harder than they investigated Charlie's murder. Yeah, I am telling you, we are watching Cash's revenge. Like, he's angry, and it's so obvious that he's angry, Andrew Colvette's angry, Erica is angry. I forgot to mention this. It came to me actually last night. When I met up with Erica, she brought up Joe Kent, and I was so confused. I need to get my notes from when we sat down, but she was asking me about, if I recall correctly, this was the part of the conversation where we were discussing the hospital that day.
Okay.
And Andrew was the one who had called me and said that, like, you know, there was attacks against me, or like there was threats against me and Tucker Carlson. And for some reason, Erica thought that was Joe Kent, and she kept asking about Joe Kent, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I genuinely was telling people, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you're bringing up Joe Kent. And she was like, well, was he your source at the hospital? And I said, no, Andrew Colvette was. And then she said, oh, because there's some guy, and she mentioned Joe Kent. So Joe Kent has been on her mind for a long time, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why she got to Joe Kent, and I didn't push too hard on that. I was like, no, I didn't. Obviously, when all this happened, I didn't know who Joe Kent was. And I know that him and Cash are clashing or whatever it is. But she mentioned Joe Kent to me, and she thought that he was my source at the hospital, and it wasn't. It was Andrew Colvette. Yeah, anyways, just sharing that random fact that came into my head. And I forgot the name that she said that she thought was giving Joe information, and she thought somebody who I'd never heard of was giving Joe information, and that Joe was giving me that information. And I just told her, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
How I sneak in healthy habits without the snack time fight.
One of the easiest swaps I've made is keeping Paleo Valley beef sticks on hand for snack time.
Which is true.
What hospital thing, though?
More comments from today's episode. Actually, I'll also remind you guys, we have new merch. That's exciting.
Uh-oh.
Is
Is that Aubrey?
merch. It is great merch. Check this out. On the website, we have Public Enemy #1. That is me.
That's cute.
Probably should have put Tucker's face there, too, if we're being honest. Also, you can buy the Mossad is Listening crew neck. So just say that Israel is our greatest ally. Click into that sky. It's great, right? Please just say Israel is our greatest ally. Mossad is listening, and we want you to be okay. And we have also our Not Dying for Israel shirts, patriotic shirt, just not dying for Israel. I don't get that. I'm not.
She should
dying
have made
for
that a
Israel.
little bigger.
There we go. Also remind you that we now have the Clips channel that is up on YouTube, and we have a link in the description if you prefer shorter clips of the show. If you're running out of time, that works as well. Okay, comments from today's episode. 7 Sheets writes, I have so much respect for Charlie being so vocal in his stance against what would be a disastrous war. He has been completely vindicated, sadly. I hope true fans of his will be as vocal and principled. God bless that kind and thoughtful man. He was so right. I mean, seeing the clips of him saying how it would play out, how they always think it's going to be a day. It's exactly what they said. Oh, they're done. Iran's done. And now Trump's like negotiating with Iran. Iran is dropping some fire propaganda, by the way. They're dropping some pretty cool propaganda. It's definitely a lot better than the White House's, which feels like it's just boomer slop. Natty Nicole writes, wait, I thought Elizabeth patched in Erica when she was on the phone with Mikey.
Exactly. I'm glad that somebody said that, because I'm like, remember when Mikey McCoy... Never mind.
Then Elizabeth also told Erica at the airport. Yeah, 2 different things I think you're confused about. The first thing is just the initial phone call that Charlie had been shot. And that took place, obviously, when she was at the office. Apparently, she screamed, and then she went and she found Justin Strife. The later phone call that she told people was when they found out that Charlie didn't make it. I don't believe that narrative at all, but that would have happened later.
But I thought that was what
Nicole
Mikey
writes, I spent the
said.
last few months learning to build programs to build my conspiracies. Tell me you are a honeypot without telling me you're a honeypot. Shh. Nicole, you're gonna get sued. She's suing. Nicole, you better watch it. She's coming for you. The FBI's coming for you.
Not the eyes.
Heidi Gumbert writes, my cat died on Monday. I've already grieved longer than Erica Kirk. Genuinely, when my cat died, it took me years. I just now feel ready to have a new cat. I just didn't want to replace the cat. It just felt weird. But I feel like now it's been 5 years. So I do want a cat, and I don't mean to trigger Alexis Wilkins, but I particularly want a Russian blue cat. So add it to the data sets. They're very pretty. I love the Russian blue cats. Vonnie Miriam writes, pretty rich Wilkins is implicating General Flynn since he was exactly who brought Kash Patel into the Patriot movement through the Awaken America tours with Clay Clark. Yeah, I don't know how that relationship soured. That was weird. I don't really follow. It seems like Kash Patel's aged with a lot of people. But clearly General Michael Flynn is on his list. And it's funny because then later on she says that the purpose of this is like to not get people to sign up for the military. And I'm like, wait, General Michael Flynn is working to get people not sign up for the military. Like, it literally just makes no sense. Everybody hates you guys because of what you're doing. Okay, that's always the Occam's razor. It's because of what Trump is doing and what he's not doing. It's because of what Kash is doing and what he's not doing. And also, like I said, I do think that people think your boyfriend's ugly.
Kash Patel ugly as hell.
And I don't think that that's my fault or anybody else's fault. I didn't say it. I'm saying that
What did I do with that bitch? It's not that he's ugly. Okay, you know what? I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Listen, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take that back. He's not ugly. If he keep them damn glasses on, he'll be straight. Maybe get some better frames. That'll be straight as well. If he gets some better frames, if he keep them glasses on, he's okay. And then if he get like some better frames about him too, he'll be good. He'll be good. He'll be good.
the honeypot rumors are coming from. It's not that deep. It's just people with eyes think that something is not organic.
Not the FBI's.
And certainly suing is not helping people believe that your relationship is real. Because that's not what you do if your relationship is real. Just like you don't sue someone to prove that you're a woman.
Ooh,
Okay?
Brigitte, come through with the late straight. Come on, finish the second. I need part 2 of Brigitte. I'm so sorry, but you had to be there. It came out of fucking nowhere. When I tell you that damn Brigitte shit came out of nowhere, I don't know what we was talking about. I can't even remember at that time, like, what we was on. It'll just, you know what I mean? Like, before Brigitte came in and she started like a series, and we was like, oh, we can't get little series and stuff. I can't even remember what we was talking about. It was like one of her headlines. It was like number 4 or 5 or something. Like, oh yeah, and then, because everybody in Friends was talking about it. She was talking about she was up and she had read an article. And she was like, oh, this sounds interesting.
Woman. Anyway, I think I read all of the comments. One more person. I missed Love of Light. Love of Light writes chapter 1. I've been watching your show since the beginning, and I absolutely adore you. Chapter 2, it gets better and better every day.
Every day.
Chapter 3, go Max. I want to buy that at Barnes and Noble. Get that published. You find a book publisher and you put it in. I will read all of those chapters and I will sign that book for you. So thank you so much, Lover of Light. Thank you guys. Again, AP Stacey Sheridan on that day.
Where's she
I
at?
have contacts that are live in that same building. If you guys remember seeing Stacey Sheridan, that would be great. Still can't get an Erica sighting. But I do have a lot of issues with her Lori alibi. That is very problematic, that alibi. Falling apart. It's falling apart.
See you tomorrow.
I will tell you more about that tomorrow.
Let's go. Let's just ride it. Listen, look, check out them stats before we get up out of here. 619. Wow, and still moving. 619, 883, 44,000 likes. Cause I was trying to get what number I was on. I think I just got through the ads. And then I think he's doing the recap. Hold on, y'all. I think we're on the recap.
Not even knowing her.
Yeah, we're on the recap. Okay. We was on the recap.
Hide and go seek before she could count to 20.
Look at Teasy with them hips.
She recognized me immediately.
The phone.
Patched her little ass. Teasy overstood over. Bounce out Clapham activity. Big Twine ended up telling motherfuckers to pull up to a hospital.
Right.
Me and Teasy
Right.
oblivious to
Right.
what was going on.
He got
They
shot.
pop out.
And then he kept, because he didn't even want to tell Bartholomew that it was his cousin, Javen.
Full hospital game.
Look.
I'm confused.
By
He
who?
ended up telling us he had got in a shootout. But he ain't tell us with who though. While we was in traffic, they being him off to the crib.
Right.
They ended up catching him up on that thing.
Right.
Body being found in Lake Michigan.
Ooh,
full
yeah.
money put
All
up.
that.
And us getting rid of the old lady since she was the only one that we knew of.
Teasy with the
actually
recap.
was in jail.
Right.
Even retrieved an orange iPhone from the old lady before we got her stitched.
Now you can let it go with
Returned
Javen.
that back to Big Twine. I ended up going to visit.
Oh, yeah, she wanted a
regularly
baby.
on that
I
night.
forgot where we had
She
left
ain't
off
wanna
at.
pop out, so I slid to her crib. Casual conversation before she decided that maybe we should watch a little movie. Give me a chance to cuddle up with her little thick arm. She ended up expressing her feelings and letting me know that she really wanted to lock in.
Right. French
finally
tip.
finna get a chance to crunch her. But she really wanted to lock in with me though. I'm talking about not only be together, but she wanted to have a baby with me. Came out of left field with
And
that.
that's when I
didn't
asked for
know what
y'all
to
help.
say.
No.
And that's when I asked for y'all.
No.
Well,
No.
the people are spoken.
No.
And y'all have elected
No.
for me to jump out the window.
Oh, no.
Say less.
Jump out the window. That's a yes.
Well, I guess the only appropriate song to play at this time and moment is Shoot the Club Up. Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up.
Oh, my God.
She just grabbed my hand and proceeded to lead me to the bedroom right before I got a call.
Phone
Pulling out
call,
my phone,
exactly.
answering now.
Every time.
Hello?
Who is
All
that?
I hear
Oh,
is, "Unhand me,
Teasy.
And then, hey, fo, you? It's Teasy, fo.
What's going on?
What's going on, G?
Right.
Hey, G, I need you to pull up on me. Come get my car. I'm arrested. Ain't nobody else answering the phone. I need you, please. Folks.
Ooh, let go.
Bad time and I'm kind of busy right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey.
I can't afford for them to take my car, folks. I just got it out the shop. All right, I'm on the way.
Ooh.
Hey, thank you, folks. I'm finna send low. Love, G. Before hey, hold on, why you got my phone? Hey,
Put your number
in
now.
there, mom. Lusting after law enforcement. I hang up.
Send the
with
location.
a deep sigh.
Yep, I gotta go.
I won't even say I need a rain check. I'm coming right back. It's probably gonna be no more than 2 or 3 hours. One of my homies really need me to come assist them with some shit. Look at me in my eyes, Raven. You sure you wanna leave, boo? I don't wanna leave.
But I gotta go right now.
But I gotta go
Right now.
now. I'm gonna try to stay up as long as I can. Don't be too long. Putting my shirt back on.
Why be
Expeditious, you hear me? Blue for real. I'm coming right back. Alright, baby, I'ma miss you.
Oh my goodness, these
Ready
two.
for me. Before stepping up and giving her a tight hug.
Oh,
I couldn't wait to
jeez.
get back to that.
Okay, little
club.
stomach.
I had been waiting on that
Okay.
for too long. I finally pull up to the block they had Teasy hemmed up on.
He still there?
Face flat to the hood of the car. The dude cop. Whoa.
Right.
Who are you?
Right.
Bartholomew, my homie just called me over here. Teasy, look at you, thirsty as hell. That's my homie. You time. The lady cop. Can I talk to you real fast? And step to the side. I oblige.
What?
Okay, listen. Here's the situation. Your friend has a suspended license.
I know.
Now, would have let him go if
Right.
he have that mouth on
That
him?
mouth.
Nah. I
For
understand
sure.
completely. I appreciate y'all for even letting me get his cop.
Right.
The lady cop, no problem. You can meet us at the police station on 51st. It's gonna be a quick process. We're gonna send him right home. Will do. Appreciate you. Teasy. Hey, folks. Give him my number, folks. Sick. The lady cop. You can put him in the car. Teasy. Key in the cup holder, folks. Talking to me before the police officer dragged him off. The lady cop pimp off. Teasy was definitely that friend that don't know how to act with the police. Shortly after I pull off,
No
I
gas.
peeped Teasy gas tank was on Ezekiel. Forced to fuel before I go any further. I've been into
Ezekiel.
gas
There's
station
always
on
some shit
55th
going
and
on
King
at the
Drive.
range.
Pulling up solo, I had to survey the
I
scene.
be, look, you see me, I'm like, it's always some shit going on at the gas station, man. Get in and out, in and out, in and out. Don't try to fill it up, just put your end on it. It's always some
Risk
shit going on at the
analysis,
look,
if I may say.
yes, every
The
time.
results yielded a low likelihood of peril.
Man, hurry up.
Allowing me to be comfortable enough
Hurry
to hop
up.
out.
And hot
Walking
bacon,
into
look,
the gas
oh
station,
my God, what now? Your phone?
look at the number on the pump.
Oh,
I spin back. It was pump 6.
okay, go.
Noted. I rush into the G stage so I can hurry up and get the gone.
Right.
Walking in, out. Let me get a fan on pump 6. Buddy, thank you. Good to go. That's all blessings. The other clerk. Have a good day, bro. I go to dispense my gas.
Come
Now,
on.
even though I only put $5 on
Okay, fine, let's go.
and I wasn't gonna be out there for long, I could still hear them trumpets blowing, getting that. Yeah.
Look, you see me, I'm like, man, don't try to fill these motherfuckers, hurry up and go. The gas station be having too much drama.
I pump
Look,
gas,
here we go.
hurry up, get out of there, but
Here we
before I
go.
could bail into the car,
You got a boot?
boy,
Damn. Damn. Dang. How you get a boot at the gas station, though? Explain how you get a boot at the motherfucking gas station. How? Now you gotta catch Uber. What? That don't even make sense. At the gas station.
device. I was only in the gas station for 3.5 seconds. I'm blue at this point.
But
I'm
how
talking about
you get a boot at the gas station? The fuck? How am I supposed to motherfucking put gas?
Am I supposed to get this man caught to the police station?
Right.
Stress beyond measure. The moment after,
Ooh.
a lady hype
With
woke
these
up in some
boots.
cowboy
Oh,
boots.
and them
Shit.
lips.
Look like I ain't the only one out here with a boot.
Okay.
Well, I'm really
Hoodie.
interested in commentary for real.
Right.
So I ignore it. Shit.
You can get it off.
Them Chicago parking tickets is a mother. You must got about 10 of them unpaid. Turn into
Oh.
this ain't even my car, man.
Oh,
Shit.
okay.
This ain't your car, but it's your problem.
Oh,
Clearly.
ma'am, how can I
appreciate
help
your
you?
concern.
Right. Like, what's
Shit.
up?
I can get that boot off for you. You ain't even know it. How you
How,
gonna get that?
how much?
She instantly up, plastic spoon and
Oh,
apple pick. I
and
know
a
people can line up.
pig.
Security?
Uh-oh.
The little ass was tweaking. I'm trying to tell you, I can take it off for you for $2 grand.
$2,000.
Okay, ma'am. Hey, get on up out of here. Bending to bargain. She, aye.
50?
$200.
200.
And I ain't talking about Rihanna products. She, come on. What you got to lose? I get it off for you right now.
50.
Go ahead. Get busy. After kneeling close to the tire, she, stand over there. I ain't about to let you see the sauce. Her ass was something else.
Not the
I
sauce.
go ahead and oblige and step to the side so she could do her 1-2. You couldn't tell her she wasn't about to get surgical. It was giving prank for real, but I just decided to play along and see what happened. About 6 minutes
200.
later, she pop up. Voila, magic. Voila, magic.
Future.
With a little backward shove.
Future.
Tweaking.
Future.
Step around
Voila.
the corner, look and see if she got the boot
Magic.
off.
Yo.
And as sure as my name was Bartholomew Smith,
Ooh.
that motherfucker was uninstalled
Neatly.
and set to the side.
Neatly
Shit,
folded.
I thought I told you.
That we-
I'm a no
Ooh.
soldier.
Ooh.
Doing her
Who was
big
that?
everything.
Who was that?
Nah, you did it. $200, right? She. 200 buckaroos.
Look.
Justly earned. You got cash out.
Ooh.
She. $sign.
Ooh.
Have you been swallowed?
Oh my
Snap.
God.
I pull out my phone and proceed to send that lady her bread. Pulling out
Cha-ching.
her phone sheet. Yup. Nice doing business with you.
Boo.
Before about face
Ow.
with a click and pimping off. Unbelievable. Only in Chicago.
Only in
I pull
motherfucking
up to the
Chicago.
police station. I say I
Waiting.
sitting there for about 45.
45 for sure.
Eventually,
Look at
I see
TZ ass.
TZ Diddy bopping through
Diddy
the lobby.
bopping ass
He
out
popped
locks.
out,
Ugh.
happy as hell.
Pants.
You would've thought he
Hood.
just came off a
Tims.
10-year bid.
Look.
Feeling
Forehead.
high heat. Blessings, fakes.
You so damn stupid.
Shit, you can hop in the driver's seat.
Right.
He held
Hell
on,
no,
boy,
you're
my shit
suspended. It's right.
Please drive the way you was at. I'll drive from now. Alright,
Don't fucking let them drive away.
Thank you. And peeling off. T's 12, 2 Thursday. I'm already knowing what they was on when they went past the other way.
Right.
Mike, bogus as hell. Did you even know your license was suspended?
Of course.
T's, hell yeah. My shit been clapped for like 2 months now. Thanks.
He's so extra.
No accountability. So just forget the whole fact that you was purposely and
Driving.
intentionally driving on a suspended L's. So would that get him the right to pull him up to go over unnecessarily and meddle in business that don't got nothing to do with them? You funny as
Anyway,
hell.
right.
So I'm guessing you was already privy to the unpaid parking tickets that was on this month. Yeah, I know about it. But how did you know? You be meddling too? Bro, I whoop it to the gas station to put petrol in this month.
Petrol.
Real quick, real fast.
Real
I'll pop
quick,
right in.
real fast.
Pop right out.
Uh-huh.
Boom on that motherfucker.
Already.
Damn. They ain't never put ACG on my shit.
At the
How
gate.
you get that bitch off so fast? A handy hype.
Okay.
Real life, though.
Okay.
A hype got it off, bro.
200.
All heroes wear capes, folks.
Boots. She had them white boots.
Now I can get right back to raving.
Mm.
I was just finna whoop push.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Another
The
interference.
one you showed me?
Yeah.
Oh, folks, you a real one. I would have left yours hanging like a clothesline. The next moment after, I get a phone.
I told you. I told you. Is it Javen? Is it his grandma? Cause we just dropped Big Twin off, so he ain't gonna be calling. What about the girl who be doing the AI stuff? Is it her? Let me see who it is.
Oh, pulling out my phone and answering not. Hello?
Is it his mama?
It was mine.
Oh, Lord, I forgot we was under contract. Child, I forgot we was under contract. And look, and he with tease it, so it's perfect timing when you think about it. Like, oh, we gotta go to work. Damn.
Bartholomew.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure you know what this is.
Yeah,
Nah.
of course.
Yes, sir. It's about that time.
Oh, shit.
For motherfuckers to assemble. Got some business that need to get taken care of. When?
Now.
ASAP Rocky. Soon as possible. Expeditious. Whatever term you want to use.
Right.
Tonight? Boy, I know you ain't retarded. What you don't understand English? What you wanted in Spanish? Pronto. Comprende? With a deep sigh.
Yes, sir. Send me the
Just
location.
drop low, and I'm on my way. Same place as last time, black man.
Oh.
And hung up.
Oh.
Putting my phone down.
We gotta go to
That
work.
was mine. Another mission. And right now, turning to me teasing. My bad, folks. You could have been beating shit this whole time. I appreciate you. It be like that, folks. I was just trying to call her and let her know I'm gonna be
A little bit
even
later.
more late.
Right. Voicemail. She sleep. She sleep. Ooh.
She ain't even answering. She probably done fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, though. Let's just go
Let's
see
go.
what's to this.
Let's
shit.
go. Now. Nigga,
Let's
we
go and
said
get this
now.
shit the way, folks. We slide to the same industrial
I like
area
that little
we originally met
range.
Mike at before. Hopefully this situation ain't take too long. I needed to get back to Raven.
Rims. Okay.
Easy. Ain't this supposed to be a paid mission? This time, don't it? Yeah. But shit. Let's get this money. Teasy on.
Let's get this money.
We on base before belling out.
He's so animated.
About Teasy, he was always on code. I let the window up before belling out too. We walk up to the door, bang on it. One of his henchmen open it up. Grant us access. We proceed to step inside.
Teasy with them hips.
Greetings, goofies. Teasy. Ain't nobody no motherfucking goofies, boy. You time about?
Uh-oh. Settle
Still
down.
talking like you got pipe on.
Settle
But you
down.
know what? If anything happen to him, turn to me, you gonna bury your grandmama.
Ooh.
What can motherfucker say? At my peripheral, I peep.
Ooh.
A lady storming from the back talking to Mark. What you change the code on your phone for?
Ooh.
I'm trying to fathom her familiar face. It came to me.
At the
I saw her earlier at the restaurant.
right.
And you know trespassing is a crime. If I ain't love you, I'll send you to jail. If you don't stop playing with me, I'm gonna send my brothers to beat your ass.
Ooh.
Hey babe, you know them niggas to die, right? Whatever. Before returning to the back area. Anyway, I got a GTA mission for y'all.
GTA.
Teasy. GTA mission.
Right.
So that means it's gonna be a pot involved? $5,000.
Ooh.
Looking around, teasy. Each? You time out?
No. Split.
No. Between both of y'all. Teasy. Huh?
Okay.
Alright, folks, we going. Pimp to his door. The henchman, hey, so you want me to come switch for folks' grandma or AIP? Teasy was damn near out the door before he decided to just go ahead and moonwalk back into his
Teasy
original
with them
position.
hips.
Alright, folks. Thought you see my way. Check it out. Looking around for Shorty before he started talking. My ex-chick, she got a nigga, right? She riding around in his Cybertruck thinking she all that. I need y'all to bring that to me.
The Cybertruck? It got...
Man, how the we supposed to steal a Cybertruck? Black boxes don't work on Cybertrucks.
Right.
What you talking about?
Right.
Look, I know for a fact she keep a key card in her purse. I'm gonna let y'all know where she gonna be at tonight. All y'all gotta do is go in her purse and grab a key card and bring the truck back to me.
It got location on it and everything. Like, what? Crazy GPS. We learned that last season with who was that white boy that we had stole that dog truck from? Oh, I can't even remember his name.
Well, I guess you could text us the information and we finna get to it right now because I got some I gotta get to it. Whoa. I ain't even asked you all that. I don't know what you gotta do for you. Touche. I'm gonna text you the details. I need that Cybertruck here tonight or Meemaw getting mangled.
Meemaw.
10-4.
He gonna have to relocate her for real.
Get y'all up out of here.
There you go, talking crazy.
We was off to follow another man's instruction. She was getting old for real.
Right.
I don't love my grandma.
I'm like, we're gonna have to relocate her.
Been in corners waiting for my text to come through. Teasy folk. As sure as my name is Teasy, Martavius, Milan folk.
Martavius.
I don't know how that's possible.
Right.
That man clearly got muscle. Teasy. Patience is a virtue, folks.
Indeed.
I don't get no fuck if I gotta dress up like a club. I'm gonna get up with it sooner or later.
Facts. Cause I'm like, doing too much. I'm like, we're gonna have to relocate Meemaw somewhere. Ma'am, go on out of town. Go, just go on, take you a cruise or something. Please, it's cruise, it's cruise season. Go get you a cruise or something. Damn.
Turning a teasy out. I hear you, bro.
Right.
Before getting a text.
Getting on my damn.
He just texted me information. And send me a picture of who we gonna be following up with.
Okay, who?
Teasy. Damn.
Who is it?
Shorty thick as hell. Still in that Cybertruck. I'm trying to cuff her.
We don't even know who she is.
I see why she got Buddy in his feelings. Teasy. What? I'm definitely finna check temp. She better not have no feed. Boy, you gonna get us killed.
Right,
Teasy,
she got a
if
boyfriend.
She drawn. If she not, she not. But if she is drawn, get in where I fit in. Use her for the back door. And then Mark gonna be the one getting mangled. As long as we don't mess up this bread, bro.
Right.
I need that 2,500. Teasy. Alright, bro, Rilla. You gonna get your 2,500 flat? Fuck the time out. 24/7 jokes with Teasy. All that man did was play. Meanwhile, Big Twine was put up with his little situation
Who is
preparing
this?
to present her with a gift.
Oh, the
retrieved
damn
orange
phone.
iPhone.
Right.
Shit, you better not be playing. Don't piss me off because y'all just play too much.
Ooh, them lashes.
I'm dead serious. Knock knock. She, I'm about to knock out Twine. Stop playing with me. He, nah, for real. Knock knock. She, who's that Twine? He, orange. She, her, orange who? He, orange you the most beautiful woman I ever dealt with in my life? She, I did see your exes, so you ain't lying, but oh my God, Big Twine, and did you know I don't play about you? After holding the phone up to her face, she, why it smell like cigarettes and Epsom salt?
Ooh.
He, man, that motherfucker water resistant. Just throw it in a bowl of dishwashing liquid. You gonna be all good, right? She, Twine, where did you get this phone from?
Ooh.
He, from a special place in my heart that wanted you to have something nice. She, so you stole this phone from somebody and they shot your ass? He, hell no, I hit a little stain. I know you wanted that motherfucker, so I had to get it. She, well, you definitely get an A for effort. Thank you, baby. He, of course. Let me know when the next time I can come see you. She, nah, you let me know. I'm on your time. Thanks again, boo. Before leaving out,
Right.
dragging that wagon from whence it came. The moment after, he get a text from his cousin, G Raven.
Right.
Shit. Cuz, how you feeling? He, not too bad, cuzzo. I'm decent. She, I really feel like it's my fault. With my Glock jamming and all that. He, not even. It happens, cuzzo. It's cool. She, man, that get back a month. I'm trying to come Drake next time. When you trying to double back?
I need y'all help.
Don't ask me for your help. Let it go. You got the phone. It's already over with. Let it go.
Got the phone,
Right. I'm like, let it go.
but I'm still blue. Folks don't pop. What should I do?
How you blew? You was shooting. What the? How you gonna get mad because you got shot back when you started shooting first? Let it go.
Block? Or should I let that shit go?
Let it go.
Drop it in the comments. On the next episode of Black Chicago be like part 120, part 17. We're gonna see what the move is. I'm waiting on y'all, man. Drop it in the comments. Let me know.
Oh God. Man, let that shit go. What the fuck you talking about? Y'all help me because I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, besides let it go? What you thought I was gonna say? I'm not gonna say nothing but let it go. Like, it's over with now, sir. It's over with now. It's over with. And you just gave her the phone. You should be mad that you didn't get to smash. Isn't that what you gave her the phone for? You trying to smash? You did all of that for her. And then look, she just walked out like, oh well, anyway. I'm like, anyway. It's right. Hold on, let me see. Oh, when I tell you, I just subscribed to Official Nikki, okay? Like yesterday. She had been on my timeline. She had been on in my algorithm. And I just subscribed to her like yesterday. And every time I watch her videos, I always thank myself for being a minimalist because I cannot. I can't. Look at this shit. Okay, hotel. We road trip. We on vacation. I just told you we doing a road trip. She had to lock the doors because, of course, jammies. Is that Jessica Simpson jammies? Who knew Jessica Simpson had jammies? Keep up. Look at this motherfucking bag. Look at this bag. First of all, never mind. Just go. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at the cuts. Who's editing her damn videos? Look at this. Dress, robe, purse. Okay, toiletries, gloves. Ooh, this is cleaning toiletries. Okay, Lysol, scrubbing bubbles. Okay, sponge. Okay, gloves, bubbles. Okay, scrub. Ma'am, they did that before you came here. They did that before you came here. I promise you they did that. Look, look. Look at that damn sink. Look at these these hot water, cold water, these sink here. Look at this sink spout. Okay, Clorox. Oh, wait. Oh. Ah, look at this bag with these damn zippers. What is it? This all her facial shit. She gotta put all her facial shit up because if you go watch that facial video, I can. All this up here is tensing up. Let me relax. Let me relax. Cause look at this shit. Look! She came with her own damn stand. What is this Dove? What? Some shit by Dove. Oh my God. Look at this shit. Look at it. This fucking gadgets and shit. Toothbrush, clean. Look. Dental pick dispenser. These fucking gadgets and shit. Look at this shit. Look. What is that? The cleaner. Look at shit. This, because I know Jamis and Madison has these. This is Jessica Simpson. I didn't even know she made them for us. Oh, look at this tub. How am I supposed to even sit in that? Look at this. The tub. Okay. Oh, that toilet ain't gonna hold me. Oh. What is that? What is that? Head hurting. This damn cleaning and shit. Oh, she checking for them damn them cameras. Shit. Humidifier fan. Oh. What? Oh, blue light. Oh, give me that. Give me all them. Got it. Bring my own sheets. Damn. Bring my own pillowcase. Bitch, stop playing with me. I have a field day. With Nikki Hansen. Oh, she got my damn hair hurt already. Look at that skirt. Get out the way so we can see the skirt. Get out the way so we can see that skirt. I knew that bag was Louis Vuitton. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew that suitcase was Louis Vuitton. I saw it. The bag, Louis Vuitton. Let me get over her. She got my head hurting already. All this is just... I'm gonna get up out of here. Because we gotta be back. We gotta be back for look, I told you every time I turn around her ass is on my damn algorithm. Let me try it again. Let me see. What do you call this dish? Where you're from? What dish? What is she making? All them damn seasoned sauces and shit on a spin wheel. What are we making? Big ass refrigerator. Look at this motherfucking pantry. This damn pantry. Corned beef. No, ma'am. Flour dispenser, rice dispenser. What? Okay. What are we doing? Oh! Look at this sink. Faucet. Just go. Oh, nail scrubber. Okay, glass. Okay. Cutting up the onion. Oh, okay, edges. Oh, glasses. Okay. Okay, we got red, yellow, orange. Did we use the orange or did we use the yellow? Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. What are we making? Okay, onions, bell peppers. What was that? What was that green thing? Was that a jalapeno? Corned beef. Ugh. Oh, ugh. Some kind of seasoning. I don't know if it's ketchup, Tabasco, garlic. Ooh, dude, go. You know what? Just let her finish, cause shoot. Rice. Don't waste your rice water now. Help your edges out. Don't race. Okay, coconut water. Okay, butter. Okay, warm it up. Coconut milk. Water and milk and butter. Okay, coconut water, milk and butter. Okay, rice cooker. Ooh, she's nice. Is it sponsored? Okay, cause she do got that little ice machine. Okay, can of opener. Dishes. My God. Paper plates. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know we was doing all of that. Okay. Well, if he locked up, why you ain't locked up? Talking about the hair. I'm finna get on up out of there. See what I mean? Every time. Oh, let me just see. I'm so sick of her hands on my damn algorithm. Look at that robe and that bonnet. Look at the bags in the back. Move out the way. Check out the bags in the back. Okay, so she like her Louis Vuitton. I think she just bought a coat. Look, I just said that she like a Louis Vuitton. I was looking up here. I tried to scroll down. No. Hold on, let me see. You need to scroll out so we can see. Ooh, bag. Ooh, wait. Look at this. I'm so glad I'm a minimalist because I can't live like this. All this shit everywhere. I can't live like this. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I would drive myself damn crazy trying to live like this. Grapes. Ooh. I need some of them. I should have. Oh, see? Them lashes. Give them a break. Look, Dunkin'. Ugh. What is that? Cherries. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Cheese. The little sausages. Crackers. Little snap. Okay. Look for she stay eating all that damn candy. She'll make a whole bag of them. Little, compartment. Snacks. What is this? Lotion. Soap. Hand sanitizer. I should drive us that motherfucking crazy. Chips. Oh, okay, we get it. Vitamins. Okay, vitamins. Toothbrush. Oh. This little collapsible thing. Here we go. Look at this shit. Look at, and then the bag. Because she had to buy a bag for this. She was like, all my stuff need to go in a bag. She had all them bags up there. And she was like, no, I want a new bag. And I want a bag to go inside of my bag. Ooh, okay. Charger. Ooh, iPad. Okay, headphones. Journal. Leave Nick ass alone. It be the edits for me, to be quite honest. I'm gonna get up out of here. See, every time you can't let it go. Anyway, I'm finna go. It's been fun. It's been fun. And we're gonna be back season finale for Drewski tomorrow. We'll be there to watch that. I think Castanet is going to be on there. If I'm not sure, I know he already got it up. We saw it on the algorithm earlier that it's already queued up. And so, in between time, okay, love you.